Hello, everybody.
Hello, welcome to Kids Planning.
Yes.
Welcome to our living room and our game table.
Yes, we are excited to be here. Allison has been under the weather for a little bit if you've been following us, so excited to play a game.
Still a little under the weather, but we're gonna see how this goes. We'll play as many scenarios of the game as I have in me. So
So we're playing Kim Joy's Magic Bakery, which is coming from Skybound this fall. It is available for pre-order now.
Skybound Tabletop.
Skybound Tabletop. We'll throw a link in the chat in just a second.
I already threw it in there.
It's not there. There it is. It's there. She is on top of it. I am not. So, we're playing Kim Joy's Magic Bakery from Skybound Tabletop, based on your favorite British baker, Kim Joy, who Allison is a huge fan of.
I am a huge fan of Kim Joy. I've been a huge fan of Kim Joy since she was on the Great British Baking Show. And her bakes are just the most adorable things you've ever seen. Peyton loves them too. She puts just so much character and sweetness along with sugar in all of her sweets and her bakes. So I was so excited when I found out that she partnered up with I can't remember his name, Ben Kepner. It's like I know his name, Ben Kepner, and they designed a game with Skybound Tabletop. So I'm super pumped. We set it up. Daniel gave me a brief overview of the game, but we actually have not even played one round yet. So what the game you're not looking at, they can't see the cards, but we'll do it. We'll flip it. You're gonna do it now? Yeah, I think so. I kind of walk through what I know, and then you kind of briefly listen and correct me when I'm wrong.
And Matt is here in the chat with us from Skybound, so he can also fill us in if we miss anything. But it's a super accessible game. Hold on. Okay.
There we are.
Sorry, y'all are on a little bit of a delay, so I was looking at us when I shouldn't have been looking at us. But it is I think a really cool take on set collection. There's some other cooking games that we've played that are kind of that general, you're collecting ingredients, filling orders, things like that. And this does it a little bit differently, and I'm really excited to play it. Where you're still collecting the ingredients, you collect ingredients and you use the ingredients to make your layers, and then you use your layers to fill the orders, which are up here, which we have actually. That was we were going through everything. We're going to shuffle
those up. So your layers are here. You've got 6 layers. So you've got icing, biscuit, pastry, jam, sponge, and cream pat. Cream pat. I know.
We're in Arkansas, so it's cream pat.
It's cream pat.
So
that's just how we do it. But then your ingredients or your pantry here, you do shuffle those up, and those are just the ingredients. Basically, so your pantries is your ingredients. So we've got eggs, flour, butter, sugar. I can't remember. There's fruit.
Butter. Yeah, there's a lot of different ingredients.
Chocolate.
There's gonna be chocolate, fruit. I think it's all in there. Yeah. So you're collecting those. It is cooperative, but you hide your hand. So table talk is allowed.
Yeah.
You do need to communicate. You're working together. Basically, Kim Joy has opened a bakery in a magical forest and needs help fulfilling orders for the people that live in the magical forest, the customers in the magical forest. There's koalas, there's elephants, there's a turtle that likes to go to space.
I love the turtle.
So, yeah. So now we're going to play.
Koala is really cute.
What I really like about this game, that's different, is you have these 10 scenarios.
Hold on. Ken Franklin's in the house.
No, these are keto, low carb.
Keto, gluten-free, low carb. We don't have to count the calories.
Yes. So you can see
calories are magically just non-existent in this bakery.
Yes. So there are a bunch of different scenarios. You don't shuffle these. You play with one. If you are just playing the first time, you can play without a scenario. The scenarios just add challenges to them. There is flavor text in the book that we will read for all the scenarios that we go through. I will. Okay. But anything else you want to say before we get started?
I don't think so. Linda Vanderberg, her art. If you go on our Instagram, I've linked her handle in the photos and stuff that I posted today. Go over and look at her artwork and fall in love with it with me, because oh my gosh, it's so precious. I love it. I love her style. I love how she brought this game to life, and the bakes, how she just put so much character into them that really just mesh so well with Kim Joy's style. So I'm super excited to play because I have already fallen in love with the look of the game, and I am one of those that sadly judges a book by its cover. I tend to judge games by their cover. Skybound Tabletop has never failed me in the way they just go over and above and how they design and produce their games. So I'm super pumped. It's a card game, but I think it's going to be really fun.
Yeah, keep talking for just a second.
Just keep talking?
Yeah,
okay.
just keep talking. I'm sharing this.
By the way, sharing it. The boys did do an unboxing. Yesterday, Dana went ahead and edited it, and it posted live this morning. They're hilarious. Jared was very concerned that one of the layers was sponge and putting sponge in the oven. He was very concerned. And then I'm also, I hadn't unboxed it. I hadn't watched them unboxing because I was here at home. So they repacked it up for me and brought it home, and I actually got to go. We just hit 1,000 followers on our TikTok, which is crazy. We hit 1,000 followers, so I was able to go live on there. You don't go live.
You're so hip.
I know. I am young. I was very I'm not doing TikTok.
You're just one of the kids.
One of the kids.
One of the.
I don't dance, so don't even ask me to.
As Schmidt would say, you're one of the youths.
One of the youths.
Yes.
So I went live over there for the first time, and I unboxed it myself. And so I was over there. I did save it. With TikTok, they don't save their lives on there. You're just able to go and chat with people. So I did save it. So I'm actually going to repost that, I believe tomorrow, if I can get it to work, on our Instagram. So you can see my reaction after you watch the boys.
And when you watch her reaction and then watch the boys' reaction, keep in mind that they did not, she didn't see what the boy, she wasn't there when we shot that.
No, I hadn't seen the video or anything.
We just spend way too much. No, we spend the appropriate amount of time together as a family. But they repeated a lot of the same things.
We commented, the boys and I commented on a lot of the same things. It was very interesting.
Ken does tisk tisk instead of TikTok.
Tisk tisk instead of TikTok, yeah. Oh, I call it the clock app. Get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, good.
Okay, so we're going to get started. So the way this works
you just say how we play.
So there are 5 things that you can do on your turn, depending on the number of players. That will determine how many actions you get.
We're obviously playing a 2-player, so there's the 2 to 3.
Yeah.
Oh, you can show.
So with 2 to 3 players, you get 3 actions per turn. With 4 to 5 players, you get 2 actions per turn. You can take a card from the pantry. You can hand a card to another player. You can bake a layer where you would discard the cards from the pantry or discard the cards from your hand to complete the recipe for the layer. Mm-hmm. You can fulfill a customer order. Yeah. So go ahead and flip over our first customer.
So here's our. Ooh, it's the purple.
Yep.
Pigeon.
Make sure we're not covered up by our. We need to be over here so we're not covered up. So you have 3. You can have 3 customers at a time. So each round, a round being 1 turn from each of us, we're going to add a customer. If you don't fill the orders before that you fill up 3 customers, they get impatient and they leave. So
and keeping track of the rounds, there is a gorgeous, cute little Kim Joy herself as a standee. So you do have it as a standee. We're gonna take her off of her little stand and just lay her flat.
We'll let her take a nap.
Yeah, she's just
so
gonna.
Here, I'll do that.
You're gonna be first player.
For the first player.
Okay.
So you can bake a layer. You can fulfill a customer order where when you have collected the correct number of layers, then you fulfill the customer order. You discard those layers. You take the customer out of the store. They've fulfilled their order and left. And you keep track of those. You play until the customers are empty and the number of customers, and these are numbered 1, 2, and 3. Mm-hmm. We might have the 3 first.
Oh.
So I believe that's just one or simple orders.
Yeah, she has a lot.
Yeah.
Her recipe, the Empire Biscuit. Gosh, biscuits, fruit, icing, jam.
So you play until all of the customers are gone, either because they got impatient and left, or because you filled all the orders, and then you score based on how many orders you filled.
Mm-hmm. There's also, so you got these ingredients. One other ingredient that I didn't say is you have this sweet little helpful duck. Depending on the amount of players is how many you put in your pantry.
And the scenarios
we only put 1.
And the scenarios also, I believe, will tell you to put some in.
Okay. So I'm going to put these extra 4 helpful ducks aside. I'm going to have Daniel put them aside. Yep. And if we run into a scenario.
And there's a lot of customers.
There are.
So this is not a it's not going to be a super repetitive game. It's
my unboxing it ended up being 21 minutes. I had to cut it down to 15 minutes for Instagram. So I post that tomorrow, but I went through every one of them because I couldn't. The boys went through some of them this morning in their unboxing. I just couldn't stop with just a couple. I had to go through every single character.
Yes, Matt, I will definitely. I love the. Okay, so the book is like.
What did Matt say?
Read the story.
Oh, okay.
The book is the rule book is.
I was shocked.
It's 23 pages long.
I was like, this is a little card game. This is wordy. It's
there are 7 pages of very detailed how to play and setup, and then the rest is all flavor text for the scenarios.
Awesome.
So I'm not going to read the scenarios page. It just talks about how Kim Joy has opened up a bakery in the magical forest.
Oh, I don't have the back. Where's the back of the box?
The back of the box is right here.
Okay, so the back of the box. Okay, here we say. Welcome to Kim Joy's Magic Bakery. Your favorite British baker has moved to a magical forest and opened a bakery. Now Kim Joy needs your help to satisfy all her hungry customers, from sly foxes to needy cats, gossiping ducks to clumsy dinosaurs. You're about to have your hands full keeping this bakery running smoothly. Kim Joy's Magic Bakery is a cooperative 2 to 5 game that gives you 10 unique scenarios. No baking experience necessary.
Not as much flavor in that last paragraph.
But it's still there.
So
no baking necessary. Even though they did.
Oh,
because they did send me. I don't have it. It's in the other room. I should have grabbed it, but sent me an apron so that I can practice, and also.
And Alison asked if we were gonna try the pavlova recipe.
Yes.
We're going to attempt to make that gluten-free. We have 2 gluten allergies in the house, so we're going to attempt to make that gluten-free.
Peyton is our little baker.
Sorry.
So
I'm going to attempt to make that gluten-free is how it's actually going to turn out.
I can do it.
But are you?
No. I don't bake.
So we're going to jump right in with a scenario. We're not going to play the first game without the scenario. So scenario number 1...
Sorry, my iPad died, so I'm
is the cat wants to be petted.
Meow.
Right, meow.
And why? Why does this cat?
So
why is this cat the scenario?
Little story time.
You ready?
Good morning. It's warm as a hot buttered crumpet when you and Kim Joy open your bakery for business. She's trusting you and your friends to take care of the bakery while she's out whipping up some business. You've barely gotten your first batch of biscuits in the oven when a dapper tuxedo cat struts through the bakery window. Meow, they declare, flopping belly up on an open countertop right as you hear the bell jingle at the front of the store. It sounds like you've got your first customer. The cat wiggles a little, daring you to look away. You're going to have to pet this cat if you want to get any work done today. Special conditions. Place the scenario 1 card so that it is turned... Here, let me go back to overhead.
Are these turned upside down or they're... Okay, yeah.
So, I can't see. There we are. Okay, I can see again. So,
I can see clearly.
Place the scenario 1 card so that it is turned sideways and covering the 2 stacks of layers in the center of the layer row, so the pastry and the jam.
And why is this cat here?
Because it wants to be petted.
Right, it's laying on our countertop.
Yes.
Wait, the layers or the ingredients?
No, the layers.
Okay.
It wants to be petted, right? Meow.
So it's laying across them.
So, during this scenario, this card represents the cat. Players may not bake any layers covered by the cat. During the scenario, players may spend 1 action to move the cat 1 space to the left or right. The cat must always be covering up 2 stacks of layers, though. And if you have a garnish, some of these orders have a garnish with them. It lets you do a special action. May move the cat any number of spaces to the left or right.
I don't think you can see it, but you can probably see this little teal circle. It's got a star in it.
It'll be down here at the bottom of the recipe underneath.
Can I look under the cat to remember or can I just do that?
Yeah, just do that.
So I can know what's under them. Okay.
So the cat always must be covering up 2 stacks of layers. And that's it. So we're going to get started. So we each take 3 cards to start off from the... We start with 3.
Now we don't show each other our cards. And these are just our... I've got nerve issue going on in my hand. So if I drop my cards, that's...
It's not trying to show me her cards.
No,
So you cannot show your cards to the other people, but you can, like...
Lightly
not lightly communicate.
Oh, really?
Communication is encouraged.
The boys hung out with James this morning to chat about the game.
Matt says you can show each other. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we are right next to each other, and table talk is allowed. So.
Well, we could. Sometimes in this we show people because we're playing. Yeah. Can they see our cards?
But we can just kind of talk through. So, okay. So on my turn, so I have 3.
So Miss Purple Pigeon wants an Empire biscuit. So she needs a biscuit, fruit, icing, and jam. We've got icing.
We can get everything, but and Matt, you can answer this. Just make sure I understand the rules right. One person has to fulfill the entire order. I can't put a couple pieces on here and then have Allison fulfill the rest. That is how I understand it. Is that? But you can, as one of your actions, give cards to another player.
I just can't take. So say his last action, he gets the last layer, but that's his last action. He can't give me that card. My next turn, I can't take that layer from him to complete it.
Correct. Okay, so he said correct. So one player has to fill the entire order.
And no hand limit either.
Yes, no hand limit. Okay, so let's see. I need biscuit. So right now, I'll show this while we're just talking through. So I have...
Oh, you got what?
Sugar, flour, and fruit. So I have fruit. I need fruit for that. Fruit is not...
No, it's not.
It's not a layer. So...
Fruit is...
Or it's not. It's an ingredient. It's not a... Yeah, it's not a layer. So I do need icing. I have sugar, so I'm going to draw butter. That's one action.
Do those only get refilled for the next...
I cannot... I believe you wait. That is the
Do you
one
wait till your turn is over to refill your pantry? Is the question.
Immediately reveal a new card.
Oh, cool.
Yes. Yes.
So we don't have to wait.
And you can also, as one of your actions...
Not a lot of restrictions in this.
Yeah, as one of your actions, you can wipe out the entire deck. Or the
entire
you can
pantry.
Discard the whole pantry and put out 5 new cards.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see. So I need to do one more thing and then take a biscuit.
Did you say that you can perform the same action multiple times? So you only have 3 actions, but if I want to just take 3 cards, I can do that.
Okay, so I'm going to take eggs because I'll need that next time. So I can probably make the biscuit next time. But for now, so that's 2 actions. I'm going to discard butter and sugar and go ahead and make icing, and that is my turn.
Wait, these are discarded?
Yeah, these are discard. This is discard over here.
Okay, we're going to discard.
I'll turn them sideways so that they're...
Okay.
Turn them sideways so they're not confused. Now, I see this starting off really...
What did you make?
I didn't make anything. Oh, no, I made icing.
You made icing.
So I have icing, so we need jam, and I have fruit. So we need jam and biscuit.
Okay. I'm going to... All right, it's my turn.
Yep.
So my first action, I'm going to take sugar. And I'm going to take... I've got... The biscuit requires eggs, flour, and sugar. So I'm going to go ahead and make a biscuit. So that was my second action.
Replace this.
And see, I'm going to use my last action to move. I'm going to scooch the cat over here. Wait, that doesn't matter. Wait,
we need biscuit. Oh wait, no.
We need jam. So I need to skidgy this way.
But you're covering up biscuit with that.
I just got biscuit.
Okay, you have the biscuit. Okay. So is that your last action?
Yeah, that was my last. That was 3.
Okay. So I am going to, let's see, we need jam.
Where's that? Oh.
Okay, so that is the end of the round.
What do we do at the end of the round?
Yeah, we just need...
So we scooch her.
We need British people talking over our shoulder, interrupting us while we go. So, okay. So we scoot this one down.
Yeah, I hear the music in my head, Alison, the Great British.
Now, I'm going to pause for a second because Alison watches the Great British Baking Show.
I do.
I do not watch the Great British Baking Show unless I'm just in the room with it. But if you have any sleeping problem, I am staring right down the barrel of the camera. If you have any issues sleeping right now, and I wish I could make this do a slow push into my face.
Editor.
Yes. But if you have any problem sleeping, if you need help going to sleep, go to the podcast store and look up the podcast Sleep With Me. It is a guy named Scoots.
I thought you were going to tell them to go watch the show.
No, but kind of. There's a tie-in. It's going to go back to it. Sleep With Me is a podcast where a guy named Scoots tells nonsensical stories in his creaky dulcet tones that just lull you to sleep. They don't make any sense, but one of the things he does in addition to just making up stories, which since this is gaming, he has a whole
Game
weird,
series.
yes, like an RPG series, but it's more just the drama between the RPG players, and they're in some theme. I don't know. I never make it more than 5 minutes into the story.
Right. Well, we like hear his stories, and then we just
It's
get
like an hour long.
to sleep.
But he also goes and watches through and narrates what's happening in TV shows.
Yeah,
He did a
movies
whole
and
thing
stuff.
of The Good Place. He has a whole series that's kind of Stranger Things, but it's otters, like the animal, and it's called Otter
That's
Things.
what we listened to last
But
night.
he also goes through the Great British Baking Show and just talks about it the whole time. It's an hour-long episode, and he just talks through the show as he's turns it on and just tells you what's happening in the most boring way possible. But that's my experience with the Great
and
British
I've
Baking
seen them
Show.
all, so
This is my
actually know
public
what
service
he's-
announcement. Sleep With Me podcast. Go find it. Let Scoots lull you to sleep. Take melatonin too. It helps. But
Anyways,
I'm going to turn this back on. We're back to playing, but I just need to put that
off
out
your
there.
soapbox here.
That
It's
podcast
the
has
fancy
like
flamingo. Look
saved
at her.
my mental life.
Look at her. She's fancy. She got her bangles and her earrings. Fancy Flamingo wants pistachio ganache macaroons.
Oh, Alison said he wants to look that up, or Bryce wants to look that up. You gotta go. The first 30 minutes is they're boring ads, but go about 30 minutes in or listen to the ads.
Yeah.
Give it a few nights. Like it's gonna be weird.
be weird,
the
and
first
that's
couple
okay.
times, but
Okay.
because it's just it takes a little getting used to. But
Enough
Scoots
talking
will help
about
you go to
Scoots.
sleep. Okay,
But
sorry.
we talk about Scoots.
Yes.
Like that's just Scoots is a common name in our household. Okay. So we added a new customer. Fancy Flamingo is here, and she wants pistachio ganache macaroons, and that requires biscuit and chocolat.
Yes.
Interesting.
Is it
So it's not a layer, but this is an ingredient.
the fruit? Yeah, fruit. Wait.
No, chocolate.
Oh, chocolate right there. Sorry, I was
It's
looking at
part of
that.
the layer.
Yeah, so that's what you. Okay. Oh no, it's not color. I was gonna say, oh, the layers are orange and but they're all different colors. Okay.
That's okay.
It is warm in here.
It is really warm.
So so I'm gonna do my turn. So I have icing. What do you have that we need for the Empire biscuit?
Biscuits.
You have biscuits.
Mm-hmm. I got
Okay.
the base.
Okay, I have
Oh,
icing.
not that
Let's
base,
see
Not that base. No trouble.
if I could. Do you have fruit in your hand?
Nope.
Okay.
Go fish.
Let's see. I can make jam. No, I can't make. Okay. No, I can't make jam. Darn it. Okay. Huh. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna draw. I need to get sugar. Didn't get sugar. I got more fruit. I'm gonna draw again. I got chocolate. Okay. Let's see. There's nothing we need right here. Do you have chocolate?
Nope.
Okay. But you have biscuit?
Yep.
Do you want to try and go ahead and fill that order next time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going to use my third turn to give you chocolate.
Oh, thanks.
And then after your turn, you probably need to wipe this out and restart it. I'm going to make sure that there's a big stack of balloons on the vent over here.
We had a birthday last week. So
Yeah,
hold on.
that's
Does
what it
Kim
is.
Joy go to me? You went first that round.
Oh, yeah, I did. So, yeah, you should have gone first.
I should have gone first. Well, do you want to back on up?
No, we'll just fix it next time.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep. You have Kim Joy then.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
we missed
they
it.
closed that when they put balloons on it.
Okay. So if you see balloons pop up, it's not.
We just
children
keep the
play
house
birthday.
festive.
Yeah, we still have streamers and birthday. We kind of keep them up for. He's been 12 for a week. My baby has been 12 for a week. He's my oldest baby. Okay. So it's my turn. I'm going to take for my first action. I'm going to take my chocolate and my biscuits, and I'm going to make Fancy Flamingo content. So that's
So that we're working as a team. So we're just going to put our filled ones over here,
Now what is that?
which they can't see them. So I'll just put them right here. So they're under the. So these are our filled ingredients. Up. Let's keep.
So we can only move. When do we? When do we done
If
with
someone
this scenario?
we're done with this scenario when we're like this whole round when we're out. Of customers.
Customers. I couldn't remember when we were done with scenario.
No, the cat is here all day.
Kitty. Okay, so now that customer has been satisfied. I'm assuming because we don't refill it.
No, we don't refill it. We just refill it at the end of the round. Okay. So you did.
Okay. Well, what is biscuit?
I have icing and I have fruit. I don't have biscuit. What does biscuit need? Eggs, flour, sugar. We need sugar.
Okay. Well, all right. I'm gonna take the eggs. Right. Well, I guess.
Do you have one action left or two?
Two.
Two? If you want to take the eggs and then wipe everything else out.
But then I'm just holding eggs. How about I take the eggs and give them to you?
But we need sugar.
So you already have eggs?
Yes, I have eggs.
Okay. All right. All right, do I want to take eggs or butter?
I don't have any butter. You can take butter if you want.
Watch, we're going to have like 3 butters.
Yeah. And no sugar. Butter. Sugar. Eggs. Butter.
That's what I said.
You're psychic.
Oh boy.
Okay. And if you're just joining us, we're playing Kim Joy's Magic Bakery from Skybound Games coming this fall. Pre-order link is at the top of the chat.
Yeah, I should probably put it back in.
It is a really cute, really fun game. So, okay. So now we are going to flip over. You don't, if there's an empty space, you do not move the other customer down.
It's pinned at the top. I pinned it.
So this customer is happy to wait as long as the store doesn't get too crowded. So they only move. So if we flip over the next customer, we'll move everyone down. But the bird doesn't move down until...
Paula Dean would be very happy with our pantry.
Okay. So now you're going to go first.
That's interesting. So I go two times.
Well, you shouldn't have, but we didn't swap last time.
No,
you would. Yes, you would go 2 in a row.
But
But that's with 2 players. With more than...
Did I discard chocolate?
Matt says the butter has the best hair.
Yes.
I thought you said the butter is the best hair of the bunch. It's like, I don't know what that means.
Sweet little Elvis curl. Yes. But he looks very concerned.
He's got the Conan. What is Conan called? His
Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, I think they knew.
I don't know. If I didn't know,
Do you think
probably
it was
wouldn't
Conan
know.
the Barbarian? He has long.
I don't even know that one.
Okay.
See? I wouldn't know.
What is Conan's hairstyle called? The
whoosh?
No,
Swoosh?
not the whoosh. It has a name.
A wave? I mean, if he does this, it moves.
No, it's a pompadour.
How do you know that?
Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. Also a great podcast.
He listens to podcasts. See, I listen to 80s rock. And he listens to all the podcasts. So if you ever need a podcast, if you ever need a podcast, just tweet to Daniel. And he will give you all the podcasts. Most of them are family friendly.
Yeah,
Joe Rogan isn't family friendly. I don't like listening to Joe Rogan. He's a little too flip of the tongue for me. Okay. What do I want to do? Stop looking at my car.
Oh, sorry. Well, I still have icing and fruit. Do you have fruit?
I don't.
Okay. If you leave that sugar there, we need to move the cat. What does it take to make biscuits? Eggs, flour, and sugar. We need 2 things of sugar. See, I see this again. It's starting to happen. This game seems really like, we're just going to get the ingredients and make the stuff, and it's going to be just a little
collecting.
A little walk in the park.
No, it's not really set collecting. It's hand management for sure, though.
But I definitely see this getting more, never like stressful, but it's not. Some kind of set collection cards can just be like a gimme, where it's really.
For my 2 turns,
I don't see this being that, where it's just a gimme every time. I love the scenario
One turn.
thing.
Oh, sugar again.
Yeah.
And then this. So that's 2. More butter. Goodness gracious. So I'm going to take, for my third action, I'm going to take my eggs, my sugar, my butter, and my flour, and I'm going to make some sponge.
Is that
That was my
the turtle eclipse of the tart?
turtle eclipse of the tart. Oh my gosh. Okay, when I post that, my unboxing from yesterday, that just... I mean, I don't really
So
stay in like an Alison kid splitting character, but I broke. Like, that made me so happy.
So I'm going to do sugar. And I'm going to spend sugar and fruit.
Oh my gosh.
For jam.
Butter, anyone?
Now,
gosh.
We need...
You did shuffle this, right?
I did. Okay. So... we have eggs, flour, and sugar. Okay, I don't have the sugar. What of eggs, flour, and sugar do you have?
None.
None?
I have no ingredients. I only have one layer.
Okay, I've done 2 things. I'm going to go ahead and wipe this out for you.
He's just throwing butter around.
Watch, we're going to not. Do you have butter? Did you take
No.
some? Oh.
Yeah, that's like all the butter.
Yeah.
That's interesting. When we're done with the ingredients, do those get just flipped back over?
Yeah, they get shuffled in if we run out.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to I took a butter.
Okay.
And now we're going to put down another butter. No, chocolate.
We need that.
Okay, so now that's the end of the round.
Did you make any jam?
Yes, I made jam. So now that's the end of the
Was that
round.
the end of the, okay.
So
Oh my goodness.
these move down, and another customer comes in, and they just want the shortbread biscuits. So that's an easy one. But if we don't clear a
Kind
customer
of.
this round, then Miss Bird here is gonna
Shoot.
she's gonna get mad and leave, or impatient. It's a magical forest. They probably don't get mad. But okay, so I have icing. What do I need? We need eggs, flour, and sugar. Okay, so now it's a new round. It's my turn. I'm gonna wipe all this out.
I mean, it says that technically. Wait, that was your turn. Okay.
I have eggs and flour. I just need sugar. So if I get sugar,
Then you can make the jam.
I'm not gonna have enough moves to. Oh well, we don't. Okay, we got sugar. I would feel real bad if Kim Joy is trying to drum up business and we're over here losing customers. Okay. So
Well,
I'm
that's
going to
a
take
That's a
sugar.
lot of flour, but.
What do you have in your hand right now?
I have sponge.
You have sponge.
That's it.
Okay, I can give you icing. Wait,
But she doesn't. Empire Biscuit doesn't want.
no, but we can fill this one.
But I don't have a biscuit.
You have sponge?
I have sponge. That's for the Jaffa cakes.
Well, if you have sponge,
I just need chocolate and jam.
I could give you jam.
She's
If
still
I-
gonna leave.
No, she's not. Not if we fill the Jaffa cakes. I think this is our best bet. Is I use my third turn to give you jam, and you see if you can get chocolate.
Okay.
Maybe wipe those out. See if chocolate comes up.
Okay.
It's getting intense.
It is.
Wait, but we don't have biscuits. We can't feed the panda because we don't have biscuits. Ken said to feed the panda. but we have
Oh, I
icing.
was like, what? Why are you complaining? We're
Just
gonna.
make sure I don't have biscuit. Did I give you ice?
We have a helpful duck. Oh, come on. I can use the helpful duck, though. I can send him to go get me some chocolate.
You can take. It can be yes. So take.
Alright, so that was my first. My second is to take this. And so helpful duck is going to go run and get some chocolate for me. And then I've got some jam and my sponge. I'm going to discard that to make this cute little monkey happy. Look at his little hat. Oh my goodness. And he gets some Jaffa. Is it Jaffa cakes?
Sure.
Jaffa cakes. Okay. Okay, so then this shortbread, so that's the end of the
That's
round.
the end of the round.
So shortbread biscuit moves down, right? And so
Yep.
Empire Biscuit doesn't leave.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Look how precious this little mouse
Fondant
is.
fancies.
It's a fondant fancies.
Okay. So with this one, we have to have icing and sponge, The garnish is optional.
But
If we do the garnish, we get to move the cat for free.
Anywhere.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Okay, so now I go first, right?
Yep. And we don't.
I have nothing in my hand.
Yep. And I don't believe you take. Like, you don't refresh your hand. Are we correct on that, Matt? That you don't refresh your hand anytime, like once you're
if
out.
I'm empty.
I've not seen that anywhere, so I don't believe you do.
Yeah, I don't. That wouldn't.
Yep. Okay. So now it's your turn. So you need to draw. So I see.
What layers?
I have
Do you
icing.
have the layers for the Empire Biscuit? What layer do we need for
I have
Empire Biscuit?
icing.
Yeah.
And I have fruit. So we need jam and biscuit. But I can also use fruit and sugar to make jam. We may just need to let the bird leave.
I think we might have to leave that bird leave.
But if we can bake a biscuit,
now remind me what the numbers on the customer cards
I
mean.
think they're just the complexity.
Okay.
I assume that's you take a with one.
Oh, okay. Because we only put in so many customers for a 2-player game.
Yes.
We put in how many ones?
With a 2-player game, it's 4 ones, 2 twos, and 1 3. So okay, so it's your turn.
Okay. So you have icing.
Mm-hmm.
We need biscuits and sponge. Right. For my turn. I'm gonna take. Goodness.
Oh, sorry.
Flour, eggs, and sugar as my turn.
Okay.
More sugar, more eggs, and flour. I wasn't even here.
So you're just leaving me to. So we're just the.
The bird's gone. Like, sorry, sweetheart.
Can I?
we
Okay,
don't have the
I can't
ingredients
make
to make
sponge. So we need. You can make a biscuit next time for the panda.
Yeah, but I just need the kitty moved.
Okay. So I have icing.
Mm-hmm. So you can move the kitty and give me the icing.
Yeah. And
we have all the ingredients to make sponge here.
What does sponge require?
All of this. Sugar, eggs,
butter, flour, eggs. Oh, I can make sponge.
You have that to make?
Yeah. So I'm going to spend this.
What do you
Don't
have?
worry, Miss Bird. We got you covered.
No. Oh.
So I have... Didn't check my hand to see what I had. I have flour, sugar, eggs,
This is what I'm
and
playing
butter.
with, y'all. It's a cooperative game. That's what I'm playing with.
I'm going to make sponge.
I think the reason he wanted to play a co-op with me tonight because he didn't want me to win when I'm gimpy.
Yeah, now I see what you're saying. That's not, but yes, no, I don't need that hanging over my head. Okay, so
I've won most of the games we've played.
Okay, so I've used 1. I don't have chocolate. I used that 1. I'm gonna draw a random card.
Why don't you? Are you gonna?
I'm gonna draw a random card to see if I get chocolate, so I can garnish it. Did not get chocolate, so now I'm going to fill this order: icing and sponge, without doing the chocolate.
Oh, I've just been putting. Oh shoot.
Yeah, oh, it's okay. They're easy to find. So without getting the chocolate, Miss Bird is being very patient.
She is.
Yes. So now we have profiteroles. Profiteroles?
Profiteroles.
Yes.
That's right.
Yep, that is right. Okay.
Ooh,
So
this is the first one that needs
this is the first
pastry and the cream pat.
Crimpet.
Cream
Where's-
pat. Southern.
Where's pastry?
Right there.
Oh, it's right there. Sorry, I was thinking that was jam. Jam is right there. Okay. So we need... Okay, so it's my turn. Let's see. What does it take to make jam? I have fruit. So I'm going to take sugar.
Bum, 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 bum. Honey, honey.
I'm going to take... Oh, man, we just need jam for... Here, I'm going to spend butter and sugar to make icing, because that seems more important.
I can.
And then
make
I'll
a
take
biscuit.
eggs.
Move the cat.
Okay. I move the cat
Just one over.
space. Yep. But what do you have?
I can't take things from you.
Well, you can make a biscuit. You can. Here, I'm going to move that back. I'm going to use my third to give you icing.
But
so
I don't have jam. Oh.
No, I'm giving you icing. Feed the panda.
Oh. Feed the panda. Okay.
Yeah, so that's my turn.
Okay. So now my first turn, I'm going to scooch the kitty over. And I have eggs, flour, and sugar. So I'm going to use that and make a biscuit. So with my biscuit and Daniel's icing he gave me, I'm going to make shortbread cookies.
Okay.
Feed the panda.
We feed the panda, and now we put out
the
last customer, which is the raspberry pavlova and the penguin.
It's another thing. I mispronounced pavlova so bad when I unboxed it live. It was so bad. I don't even know what I said, but it was not pavlova. I'll tell you that.
Okay, so it's your turn. You go first.
Okay. You need biscuits still.
We need all the biscuits.
We need biscuits, but we also need...
Now, what would happen? We play until the customers
fruit.
are gone.
Gosh, raspberry pavlova only needs ingredients. I don't know what to do. Because my turn isn't really going to affect anything.
Okay, so now...
Because I have nothing in my hand.
Well, no, so now this is...
How many have we?
The leftmost card.
We've done 4, so at this point we've gotten 2 stars.
So the
We're
card
in
on the
silver place.
left, the card on the left is going to move one to the right since this is empty. So they are still, if we don't fill one of these two.
But what I'm saying is I have nothing in my hand. It's going to take at least 3 ingredients to make something.
So bird's going to leave.
Unless you can.
I can't. I have fruit.
You have fruit, so you need another fruit and sugar, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to take this sugar. I'm going to discard this.
Wait, do you have eggs? Wait.
No, I'm trying to get fruit.
For what? What is your plan here?
I'm getting fruit for you. I try to get fruit.
I have fruit.
But you need to make... Do you have jam?
No, I'm looking at the penguin.
Oh, I didn't know you were doing that.
I'm willing to lose the business of the bird.
Well, listen to what I'm saying, though.
Okay.
If you already have fruit and I can get fruit here, I have sugar, so I was going to hand you sugar.
But we have no way to make biscuits and icing
you don't have
and
biscuits.
jam. I have fruit.
That's all you have.
All I have is fruit. So
okay.
We're losing the bird.
Okay, so what did I grab? I grabbed sugar. Okay, I'm going to grab sugar.
Fill this.
Eggs.
Lots of eggs. Eggs, and you can make creme pat your next turn.
Okay. But gosh, sponge. That's going to be a hard one to do in one turn.
We don't need sponge.
For the one with the cream pat we do.
Pastry.
Pastry. What does pastry
butter
mean?
and flour.
Okay, so I have... Alright, I'll take the butter.
Yeah, so you'll make creme pat your next turn.
Okay. Oh my gosh, watch this be eggs. Nope, it's butter.
Okay, so now it's my turn.
So now I just need flour.
Yeah. Okay, so now it's my turn. So I have fruit.
We know.
I'm going to take
It's
eggs.
fruit.
I thought I would get sugar, but I didn't.
I have sugar, but I can't.
But you can't give me sugar. It worked.
Aw.
So
Anyways, you
you're
made me
turning all
blush.
red. Yeah, so we have fruit and eggs. I don't have sugar. Here, I'm going to take chocolate for the profiteroles. Okay? Okay, that's the end of the round.
Oh,
the
goodbye,
bird is leaving.
That was our very first customer.
It was. Okay.
She's waited all day.
And these two move down, so if we don't get the profiteroles, then...
We'll just pretend I gave her coffee, at least while she waited.
Yeah. Okay, so now
you
I
get
take
that.
this. So I have chocolate. Pastry is just butter and
I'm
flour.
gonna make cream pat.
You can make creme pat.
We need, but there's no point in doing that if the pastry's not made.
Right.
Do you have butter and flour?
No. I mean, I can get butter and flour and make pastry, but I can't get it to you in time.
Right.
Okay, we're just going for the penguin because we get 3 stars if we go for the penguin.
Yeah, we do.
So
But
I have eggs, fruit.
I have eggs and sugar. If you just give me fruit, then I can do it.
Okay, I'm gonna give you fruit.
Are you just gonna forfeit the rest of your turns?
I know. Here, I'll draw eggs, and I'll draw flour, just for kicks and giggles.
And technically, we have a whole nother round, right? If we satisfy a customer.
No,
do
not
they
this
still
one,
leave?
because that will make the far left customer moves 1 space to the right, so they're gonna leave no matter what.
But they didn't leave when we refilled these spots from before.
Right. When the customer stack is empty, the leftmost customer moves 1 space to the right. If that pushes someone else out, then it pushes someone else out.
Okay. So now it's my turn. I have eggs, I have fruit, I have sugar. I'm going to make some raspberry pavlova. I just had brain fart. And satisfy that customer. I have butter left.
We don't need butter.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
So that's the end of the round. We lost this customer, but we got 1, 2, 3.
To fulfill this scenario 1, this is your goal here. Can they see it? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can kind of see.
Here, I'll be right back while you explain that.
Okay. So this is our goal here on this one. So if you get 3 customers, you get a bronze star. If you get 4 customers, you get a silver star. Or you get 2 silver stars. And if you get 5 customers, you get 5 gold stars. So we satisfied 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So technically, we won that scenario. And that is scenario 1. I'm feeling good. We had one of our boys come down. Jared came down. So Daniel was dealing with that. To start scenario 2, Daniel, do I just shuffle all the ingredients?
Yeah, shuffle the ingredients.
Okay. So I will set up for scenario 2 if I can. I've got a gimpy hand here. Can't hold the cards very well. All right, so I was making sure there's no layers in there, making sure the layers have the pink back. And so I'll take. We still just have 1 helpful duck, correct?
Unless the scenario tells you that.
Okay. So I'm not gonna put. We have 1 of the helpful ducks in there already. I'm gonna take that, and then shuffle all these in here. These ingredients, you don't shuffle these, you just stick them into their spot. And then do we refresh our customers?
Yes, so the customers, we're going to...
Okay.
Yep.
So
for the next, we sort the customers
Sponge.
into stacks
Icing.
of... Put all the ones
Sponge,
together.
jam, biscuit, and icing.
2.
Alison, did I see? I missed some of your comments. Did you say you guys were gonna play it tonight or tomorrow? Because I know you guys got the review copy as well. Jared, just 1. Okay, so I've organized all these. I still need to shuffle these. I may have to have you
I'll
shuffle
shuffle
those. My
Okay.
GIMP hand won't let me. Okay.
Okay, so we do...
So I'm going to put that scenario there, and I'm going to flip over the next scenario. You want me to read this next scenario?
You want to, or you want me to read
I
it?
can read. I think I can read it.
Okay,
This
here,
is
let me finish
scenario
reading.
number 2.
So we get 4 for 2 players. We have 4 number 1s. We get 2 number 2s. And then we get 1 number 3. Okay.
And then we shuffle these.
Yeah, then you
I
shuffle.
say we. I'm going to let you do all the shuffling.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you shuffle. I can read. Okay. Scenario number 2 is sugar and spice and get out of there, mice, which feels very personal. We had a a mouse in our.
We had a mice.
We had a mouse in our kitchen last month, and we got rid of it, but it was very stressful. Okay, so this one set up. You draw all the ingredients in the pantry face down without looking at them. So when we lay them out, oh, that sounds difficult.
And the special rule is when a player uses an action to take a face-down card from the pantry row, replace it with a face-up. Okay, so in the setup, you put them all. Replace it with a face-up card from the pantry deck. Every time a customer order is fulfilled, shuffle all ingredients in the pantry row and turn them face down. Ooh, this one is hard.
Yeah, this one.
Okay, do you want to read the...
I'll let you read it.
Okay.
You're going to hear you've got children in the kitchen. I'm going to you read that out loud.
Okay. So, sugar, spice, and get out of there, mice. Go back to the... As you stroll to work the next morning, the friendly duck that lives in the pond behind the bakery quacks a cheery hello. You unlock the door and begin your morning chores when you notice that a jar of jam has been mislabeled salt. When you peel off the incorrect label, you hear tiny voices giggling behind you. You see 2 laughing mice disappear into the pantry. On closer inspection, you realize all the ingredients in the pantry have the wrong labels. It seems you have been victim of a prank. You'll have to chat with your new friend, the Tuxedo Cat, and see if you can think of a prank to get back at the mice.
Oh, yeah, the cat that is, I guess it's our friend now that after scenario 1.
Yeah, because we petted him, right? Meow.
We petted him, right? Meow.
Okay, so that just sits on top of the scenario.
I thought that the art was for the cat was a. Now that I see this one, but I thought it was a. What am I trying to say?
Scarf, sweater. Accordion.
No, an animal, a French bulldog. Because I didn't see the tail.
It says cat right there on the top.
I think it was a customer. Maybe it was a French bulldog.
I was going to say that's definitely
no,
a
not
cat.
that one. It was a customer that looked like, but I think it was a cat. But it may have been a French bulldog.
Okay, so every time we fill an order, we shuffle all the ingredients in the pantry row and turn them face down. So we don't discard them; we just shuffle them and put them face down.
For some reason, my brain's not looking as to what.
So we're going to start out. We put these out 1, 2, 3. Oh, I didn't mean to. 4. Gotta stay honest. 5. Okay. So those 5 stay face down. Anytime we take one and replace it, it gets replaced face up. But anytime we fill an order, we're going to take all the cards.
I feel like we're further down. I guess that they're saying that okay.
No.
Okay.
So anytime we fill an order, we're going to take these 5 cards, shuffle them, and put them back face down. We're not going to discard them.
We're still on just us. They can't
see.
see.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, there
Good.
Okay. Oh, the mic is...
It is.
Oh,
I moved it when we counted,
okay.
so that's in the middle. Okay. So I make sure that we're
ready?
all good. Yes.
Am I going to go first this round?
Yeah, you can
We're
start.
starting with raspberry pavlova.
If you take the refresh action, they all come out face down too.
Ooh. Gosh, scenario 2 is difficult. Okay.
This is a really cool...
Yeah.
Like, the whole scenario thing is a really cool mechanic on this kind of game. Like, I'm really impressed with this. And there's in the back of the book, you can... It has you can record your scores for each scenario. So you color in how many stars you got. And then the end of the game, it scores you based on how you're... Oh, there might be a timed one somewhere. So, and then there's free play once you've gone through the scenarios. There's just choosing a scenario, and they give... combinations that they recommend.
This is really sweet.
Yeah.
I like this. Okay.
It's
also very difficult because now I'm like, well, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
But we take 3 to start out.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We can look at these.
Thank goodness.
Okay.
Okay.
So we need eggs, fruit, and sugar.
I just need fruit.
I have sugar I can give you next time if...
Well, I have sugar. I just need fruit.
I don't have fruit.
Okay. Let's see. Flour. So this gets replaced face up. Butter. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna...
Yeah, this game is
Eggs.
a lot... Has the potential... Matt said the free play mode is really funny. We've made the game super hard in play testing.
Oh, I didn't get any fruit.
Okay. So then my turn?
Yep.
Okay. So I have sugar.
Bum, bum, bum,
I'm going to take eggs,
Anyone who's
butter.
used to
take
watching our, like Alison from Better Half
sugar.
Reviews, I tend to be quite the jukebox. I get a song in my head and it just plays in my head the whole time.
This may be unwise, but I am going to go ahead and do this just to make a biscuit because I can.
Oh, okay.
Just
Okay.
playing down the road. Okay. So that's the end of the round. Okay. So move penguin down, bring out a new customer. Okay, we need icing and sponge and chocolate. Okay. It's my turn.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take a butter. Oh wait, no. Wait, we messed up.
What? Why? What happened?
So put that sugar back.
I don't.
We take these now because we filled an order. We take these and we mix them up.
And put them down face.
Put them face down. But I'm pretty sure there's 3 butters out there, which is what I need. So I have a 60% chance of getting
That's fast math.
Tulsa.
Tulsa.
Not butter.
But sugar.
Okay.
So is that your turn?
No. This is my first.
Oh, you didn't fulfill the order.
That's true.
We did it wrong.
We did it wrong.
It's okay.
Oh well. This is
So-
level hard.
It's level hard.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and get butter.
We're
I
playing
got
level hard.
butter.
Typically, you would have done that if you
I
placed
just-
an order, not made a layer.
I just had a floof. Yeah.
It's okay.
But I got butter, so I'm gonna do sugar.
I've been floofing.
I'm gonna do sugar and butter and get icing.
Don't touch these.
I'm not. Those can stay there. Okay, so now it's
So
your
you
turn.
have icing and biscuits.
I have icing and biscuit. Sponge, we need eggs, butter, flour, and sugar.
Okay, I can do that.
If you can make that and give me the sponge, I can fill. I have the chocolate. I can fill it with
Okay,
the.
I can do that. I have eggs, flour, and sugar. So I will make sponge. So that was 1, 2. I have 1 left. I guess I'll take it. What? This is gonna be butter, isn't it?
Might be. I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah, Matt. This may not seem like a big deal, but for this setup right now, I love these cards have a matte finish on them. They're not glossy, which we have even outside of just our streaming setup with the lights. We have recessed lighting, and games with glossy finishes are really bad about having just bright spots on
Glare.
them. So even when we get really bad glare, like the worst glare we get, it's still, I mean, you can kind of see that's the worst glare we
But
get.
it's
You can
matte.
still read everything. You can still, that is a,
It matters.
yeah, that
But
matters.
then also, regardless if you're streaming or not, even across the table, like just playing at a table for just, you don't have to be like, oh, what is that one? Because I can see it. Even like this one right here is technically glaring for me, but I can still read it. There's some game boards that have such a gloss finish on them. Like we love, it's Peyton's favorite game. We love it. It's one of our favorite party games, Hues and Cues.
Night, Ken.
Scott Brady.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us.
We love that game, but they call it the dance floor for a reason. It's shiny. So for streams and stuff, it's really reflective.
Now I can't see our preview here, but we're still on, so I just can't see the preview.
Okay, so. if you can't see us, let us know. Have we already been live for an hour?
No, I don't know. We're at 59. Yeah, we're at an hour right now.
Wow.
We started at 8. It's 9 o'clock.
I thought this was just going to take. I guess we did explain and we talked for the first like 25 minutes. So.
Let me see if I can go back to this.
If you're still on, Ken. Good night. Night, friend. Okay.
Okay, we're back.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Alison says she can see and hear us.
Okay.
Better half of you. Thank you. Okay, so that was the end of that round. So
now you take that.
And these move.
And we do not flip these over.
Because we haven't filled anything.
Yes. Now I can fill that one with the garnish.
Okay. I can do...
Oh, we need to fill this.
Mm-hmm. Please be fruit. It's not fruit.
Now I have biscuits, so I could fill the chocolate tea cake with the garnish.
No, I gave you
also.
my fruit.
No, you gave me icing and sponge.
Oh, so you're doing that one.
That's okay, but when we get it, I can...
I need flour. Can I make anything? Butter. I can make cream pat.
And we're not at risk of the penguin leaving.
We're not?
No, because I'm going to fill the mouse. I'm going to fill the mouse's order.
All right. Should I just make some icing? No.
Make biscuit?
I don't have flour.
Oh.
I need flour. And I think both of these are butter. I'm going to take the chocolate.
And refreshing doesn't really help because...
Well, but it does.
It does, except we're blind. Although I'm going to do that with the garnish, so I'm going to turn them all face up. Yes, I have the garnish. So we'll turn them all face up.
Next time, just that once?
Yes. So if you want to refresh this, maybe take sugar just in case.
Yeah.
And then refresh it.
Oh, wait, hold on. I can flip this one over. It's butter. Sugar. Oh, there's fruit. Should I...
Yeah, take the fruit. We need fruit.
Okay, so I'll just do that. All right, that's my turn.
Okay.
Well, I have a full...
So now I'm going to take the sponge and the icing and the chocolate garnish. I'm going to fill this order.
So because it has this special...
Yeah, it has a garnish.
We are, instead of shuffling the ingredients in the pantry row, turn them face...
Because normally...
face down, turn all the face down ingredients in the pantry face up.
So normally filling an order, in this scenario, when you fill an order, you shuffle these 5 cards and flip them all back face down.
So that was your first action, correct?
That was my first action, yes. I have chocolate, I have biscuit. I don't have fruit.
I do. But it's going to be your turn next.
Yeah. Do you have chocolate?
I do have chocolate.
Okay. Here, let me...
Well, no, because I'm going to be doing the raspberry.
Well, no, we don't need to. I can give you biscuit and chocolate with my next 2 turns. Or my next 2 actions.
Okay. Even though I can get rid of that one?
Oh, that makes way more sense. The layers go back to the middle. Because you don't have a discard.
Smart.
Sorry. Yeah, so here, just take these.
That's 2 turns?
That was 1, 2, 3. So now you have those.
Okay. Okay, so it's... Wait. I have this. Did you start this last turn?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
So.
Alright, so she is a pink llama. How do you know the difference between llama and alpaca? You know all the
There was a
things.
time in my life when I knew this. Alpacas are
something
smaller.
about their ears, though.
Alpacas are smaller.
I'm assuming that's a llama.
I need to know.
you need to
I
know
knew
his
that
full
there was
name.
a time in my life where I knew definitively.
Daniel knows the most random knowledge. Usually I can just pull a question like that out of the hat and he's like, oh, it's la 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 la. I'm like, okay, thanks. He's like...
Their size, their hair, and their face shapes.
Okay, so is this
Okay,
a llama or
are-
an alpaca?
That looks more like a llama. Alpacas have the fluffier faces. Llamas have...
The, like, clean, and they
Well,
just have,
no.
like, the hair?
Llamas have kind of camel-y faces.
Kind of camel-like faces?
That has a snout, which looks more alpaca-ish. Although it doesn't have a floofy face. So I'm going to say that's a llama.
It's a llama. Pink llama. She wants a chocolate tea cake. I'm going to give that. So I have fruit, I have biscuit, and I have chocolate. But then I also have an extra chocolate, so I'm gonna put her some chocolate on top and make her happy. But
So Matt
this
says
is
alpacas have straight pointed ears and
Hold
llamas
on.
have long banana-shaped ears.
pointed. Oh.
Are these pointed or banana shaped?
They look pointed to me.
But
so is this an alpaca?
This is a llama.
You can't show that.
I know, but that look. Just Google llama
Okay,
versus
hold
alpaca.
on. I've not done any moves yet.
Okay.
So instead, before I do this.
Oh, he Googled it too. Well, it might have come up in production
hold
as to
on.
whether this was a llama or a
Hey,
alpaca.
hey.
Yeah.
Before I
turn.
do any, I know. Okay, before I do any actions, I'm going to go ahead and refresh this because once I garnish it.
Yes, that's a good idea.
So I'm gonna. Do I need anything?
No.
That's gonna be out here. I'm gonna be using the fruit, the biscuit, and both chocolates. So I still have sugar and eggs. Okay, I don't need to pick anything up. So this is gonna be action one is refreshing the pantry, and those go down face down. I always say that, down face. It's like downtrodden. Okay, so that was one. Now two. Oh my gosh, this hand does not work. Biscuit, chocolate, fruit, and the garnish
Okay.
for that. So biscuit goes back in the pantry or back on the layers. That goes there.
And because
And
we
because
garnished our
garnish.
special action for this scenario.
It's gonna be all butter.
No, we
Oh,
have
there's
sugar and
fruit. Score. Okay, so I'm going to.
So that was two
Oh.
actions.
Yeah. Okay, it's gonna be my turn next. Right?
Yes.
Yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this fruit. And then this goes back face up. Oh my gosh, we got butter and sugar. Gonna make some icing. Okay, so that's my turn. So now we did two.
Okay, so reveal the top card and place it in the leftmost spot on the customer.
Wait a second. Refresh. They refresh face down.
He said that before we.
Okay, but I have a
But then you
question though.
filled that.
But wasn't I supposed to take these and flip them?
No, that was because that was the garnish.
Okay.
You garnish.
So when you complete a customer on scenario 2, what you would typically do if you didn't do a garnish is collect all these face up and face down, shuffle them, and lay them all face down again. But because it had a garnish, instead of do that, we just flip everything that was face down, face up. Am I reading that correctly?
Yes.
Okay.
So
now only one customer comes out, or
well, that's so it says reveal the top card of the customer stack and place it in the leftmost space on the customer row. If the space already has a customer card in it, move that card to the right one space to make room for the new card. Continue bumping cards one space to the right until you move a customer into an empty space. The first time a customer card is moved into it. Okay, so I interpret that.
Board Game Bakes needs this, Allison.
Yeah. So Matt, do we only put out one customer card since we've moved this
Or do we
this
put
one
out
into
two?
an empty space, or will we put out two?
Okay.
And this went into an
Lemon
empty
drizzle
space.
cake is like anything lemon baked goods for me. Oh, I even like just having hot water with lemon in it. Like that's it. That's my favorite like winter beverage other than coffee. Black coffee is just lemon.
Now we revealed
hot
this
lemon.
card. I think we revealed this card,
We just revealed
but
that
we didn't
card.
move. It says to stop when you move a customer card into an empty space. So we revealed this one. I think we need to reveal one more and move it in, then this would move that into an empty space.
It makes sense because that is
that you're going to keep
over, but this hand is flipping out. There's balloons moving back there, and it sounds like our dachshund playing with her toy.
Okay, I'm going to say this was not moved into an empty space. So now I'm going to move that into an empty space, or I'm going to...
Because it says continue to do so.
It said until it's moved into an empty space. So I'm going to flip this one over. He said he doesn't think you would ever reveal 2.
Okay.
Okay.
So does that just stay there, or does it move over?
No, it would stay there.
Okay.
But it says to
continue.
The first time, continue bumping cards 1 space to the right down the row until you move a card. Okay, so that's you stop bumping them and once it enters an empty space. So you would bump them down. If this one needed to move there, it would go, and then if it's more than 3 spaces away, you discard it. Okay. So you reveal a new customer. Okay. Yeah, that would seem weird to not get the...
Now I take first player
the
token.
advantage of to immediately fill up the bakery.
Okay. All right, he's going to check with Ben.
Yeah.
Ben Kepner is the designer of the game, so Matt is going to check.
But that would be weird to...
Yeah, just because each
although
round
we do
only...
have... I mean, we have... The reason this one is here is because we have filled up 3 customers, so it could have more customers come back in. I don't know. We'll play like this, but that's a good question to...
Okay. All right. So I got the first player token. We're starting the next round. I have fruit, eggs, and sugar. So I'm going to go ahead for my first. Do I want to do that? Hold on. Before let me look and see what I need. Fruit, icing, and sponge. I will go ahead and make icing for my first action. So I have icing.
Okay, no, it's just, all of that is reveal the top card of the customer stack, and then everything else is about how to move cards when you stop. So I think you just reveal 1 customer per round.
Okay, and raspberry pavlova only needs ingredients, fruit, eggs, sugar, so I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Satisfy that customer, but because I did that with scenario 2, I take all sugars and butter of here.
I don't have any ingredients in my hand.
And I shuffle them up. My gimpy shuffling, I can't do very well with this right now.
You're doing great, babe.
Thanks. And I keep them face down. I do have quite a headache, so this may be our last scenario.
Yeah, that's all. It's 9:14.
Okay.
So I think another...
My energy level is this drains me, you guys. Okay. Okay, so that was my second action. And I'm going to... I'm just going to take an ingredient, and it's butter. And this gets... Do you have Bailey's remote?
I do. It's in there.
Okay.
Good. So
all right.
Is that your third action?
That's my third action.
Okay. So I am going to... Okay, so we need fruit, icing, and sponge.
You could make a sponge or get
I'm
some
going to
fruit.
try. So I'm going to take eggs. I know there's a good chance. When you drew, did you draw butter or sugar?
When I drew butter.
Okay, so there's 2 butters and 2 sugars. I need both. Okay, so I got a butter.
I have icing. I've already made it.
But we need sugar.
We need fruit.
Okay, I got sugar. I'm 1 ingredient away. I just need flour, and then I can make a sponge.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's my turn.
Okay. So now this moves down. Shortbread biscuits. It's a panda. Panda. We need 2 fruit.
We do need fruit. Okay, so now it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I need flour. I'm going to take this fruit. I'm going to reveal an ingredient. It's butter. I know those are both butter or sugar.
Matt said we're making him check his book.
What is sugar and butter is icing. We don't have any flour.
I have icing.
You have icing?
Mm-hmm.
But we need 2 icings.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take a sugar and a butter.
Okay.
Just to...
Hold on.
It also will reveal more ingredients.
If you take the sugar and hand it to me, I can make the biscuit and make the shortbread next round.
Okay. Sugar, take that, hand it to you. That's my turn.
Oh, wait.
It's okay. We've got... Flour just came out.
Oh, then, okay, that's what I need, actually.
If we can reveal... Wait, I need the flour to make the sponge.
Alright. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's your turn again.
Okay.
That was the end of the round?
No, that was my... Giving you that. That was my first turn. Oh wait.
We
didn't...
We did all that.
Oh, the panda came out. Yeah.
Okay. Well. Let's see. For some reason, my head just spun, and need to remember what I was going for.
You're going to make a biscuit.
Icing. I wanted to make biscuit.
Okay.
I'm going to do that. I know that you need flour, but I'm gonna.
No, go ahead and make the biscuit.
Okay. So I'm gonna take this flour as my first one. Gosh, a lot of butter. Flour, sugar, and eggs. I'm gonna take that to make the biscuit. Which then I'm going to take my biscuit and my icing and make the shortbread cookies. Okay?
Shortbread biscuits.
Shortbread biscuits, sorry.
Okay.
Well, technically, biscuits are cookies.
Okay.
They're not like biscuits that we know. Biscuits are like cookies. Okay, because I did that, we take all these, place them down. So remember, we've got butter and eggs in there somewhere. I got 2 butter and eggs.
But no flour?
No, not that was turned up.
And everything down was it was a biscuit and a sugar. Or a butter and a sugar.
Okay, I don't remember that. So these go face down. And that was the end of the round.
Yep.
So I get that. The next one's revealed. It's the pink koala chocolate chip scones, which I used to... Daniel and I used to manage our own separate coffee shops. Same company.
Yes, they're just two
Java Roasting Company, but we both managed. We're the head managers of our own individual coffee shops when we were first married. We think we'd been married for a year when we ended up both doing that.
That's where we met.
Yeah, we met there. I was his coffee shop girl. I was not a manager at the time, just a barista. So yeah, but the chocolate,
I wooed her.
You did. Chocolate scones was something that I really loved making. I love making the scones in the morning. Okay. So it's my turn. I have butter.
Oh, no, I just got off the phone with Ben.
Oh, good.
What did he say? Okay, you only take 1 new order at a time, never 2.
Okay. And yes, Alison, Better Half Reviews said this really makes her want to binge watch the Great British Baking Show. Seriously, it's a lot. Like, I never say it right. I always have to think about every word before I say it.
We've only got 1 more customer.
Okay. Well, how many have we satisfied? 4.
4. So do 1 more and then just leave. Let the other ones.
No, we're closing. Okay. So you just need flour to make the sponge.
Yes, I need flour to make the sponge.
I just need flour to make pastry, so I need flour and chocolate and fruit.
And I have fruit. I have sugar and butter.
Okay, I need flour. Oh, it's butter. Okay. Flour. Sugar. What is it?
Sugar.
It's just replacing what I'm making.
Yep.
Do you have icing?
I can make icing.
I can make icing.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and make icing? We can move this down.
Okay.
That's fine.
For my last one, I'll make icing, and that's my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I need flour, eggs, sugar.
Okay, so we did that right.
Eggs. Didn't get what I needed.
That was the end of the...
That was the end of the round.
Okay.
These move down. And the Fraser cake, which is creme pat, icing, and sponge.
She's got this cute... I don't know if you can see it very well. But she's got a little
What is
black and
creme
white
pat?
stripe. It is butter, eggs, and sugar. You still need flour.
Yeah, I don't have. I'm just gonna have to. Come on, flour. I got flour.
Whoa, that never happens.
Okay. Do you have chocolate?
I don't.
Okay.
We haven't
So I
seen a lot
have
of
flour. Now, if we fill the chocolate chip scone, or wait, no, either of those. Okay. Okay, so I have flour.
icing.
You have icing. Okay, I'm gonna make sponge.
You've not done anything. No, you did one move.
I did one move. I have flour, eggs, sugar, and butter.
So that's move 2 for sponge.
Let's move 2 for sponge, and then I'm going to. Do you have icing and fruit?
I just have icing. Cream.
Do you have? You don't have flour.
I need eggs.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this to you, and just trust that you can draw fruit.
Oh, good gosh.
Is there fruit in here? Do you remember?
No, no.
Okay. So draw the top one. It's gonna be a fruit.
It's better. 1.
Draw one more. It's gonna be a fruit.
2.
That didn't work.
Didn't work. But I'm gonna go ahead and make. I'm gonna take the sugar as my last move.
Good.
Okay.
More sugar. You're just replacing what you're taking.
That seems to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Lemon drizzle, my favorite dessert.
The pug.
He waited too long.
He left.
So these move down.
We'll discard that down there. Yep.
Okay.
So these 2 move down and fill that in.
Well, let's do that so we can see
Okay.
who left. That way people
Okay.
can see. Okay.
It's covered.
It's Cobre. Hey, friends.
Hello.
This game is too cute.
Yes, it is
Okay.
adorable and fun. And if you have you played it yet?
I don't know if they.
I'm not sure they got it.
I'm not
If
sure
you
they
haven't
got
played, it's way more challenging than it appears to be.
Yeah, we'll be saving this on our
Yeah.
YouTube, so you can go back and watch if you want to see it played. It like the first scenario was like, okay, this is cool.
No,
This is
no,
fun.
I can't wait to play. Yeah, it is. It is a.
It's a fun one. It's on its way. Okay. Okay. So it's my turn. I'm going to. Very first thing I'm going to
The
do.
funny thing is, you're getting messages on your iPad about 10 seconds before I get them on the screen manager.
No, but you'll get some before I do too. It's just.
Okay, I just see them come up over there first.
I'm going to take my sugar, my eggs, and my butter and make the creme pat. Did I say it right that time?
You did. Good job.
Yay! I'm going to do that. Okay, so now I have... I'm going to draw and just see if I happen to get fruit. Nope, it's sugar. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and... I know it's we're still going to lose them, but this is going to be our 5th one. So I'm going to take my sponge, my icing, and my creme pat. See, I didn't do it right. And I'm going to make the Fraser cake for this lovely lady and her littles.
Okay, he's going to leave.
But it's your turn. You still have one more.
I do.
So there, and there.
Okay, did you do it with the fruit?
I did not. Sadly.
Okay, so these go.
I'll get turned over and get mixed up.
Yep. Wait, did you just take the ones you had put? Did you take your... How many cards did you have?
Daniel, I put them in here.
No, but how many cards are there?
Mine are here.
Okay, it looked like you grabbed 2 extra cards from down there.
No, there's 6. Or 5,
5,
however many we're supposed to have.
It's not supposed to be 6.
I don't know. My brain. Y'all are getting me on the tail end of a very, very long day. I haven't... Have I?
Have you eaten anything?
I don't think I've eaten anything
It's
today.
a fasting day.
Apparently, I haven't eaten today. I'm dealing with some health stuff and super nauseous, so this doesn't make me hungry.
Okay. It's my turn.
Nope. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So I need to
Wait,
make...
did he leave?
No, it's my turn. You
Oh,
went
it's
first.
okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Like I said, it's a long day.
So I need to make pastry.
Can you do it?
No, I can't fill that order.
Do I have pastry? No, that's butter.
Okay.
I keep looking at the butter and thinking it's the pastry.
I got chocolate.
Just give him
I
some
need
chocolate.
butter and flour. Sugar
Ba, 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 ba.
and butter.
Honey, honey.
There wouldn't have been flour anyway. Okay, so
That's
that is
the
my
end.
turn.
Chocolate scones dude leaves.
Yep.
But scenario 2, sugar and spice get out of their mice.
We filled 5 orders, which
So we
gives us
get-
3 stars.
Hey, we've done really good. So the first scenario we got 3 stars as well. We did 5, and the second scenario the second scenario wasn't as hard as I thought it would be at the beginning. Like when we first were told that these were all going to be face down, it was very intimidating.
It was more frustrating than it was. I mean, it definitely
It was
made a
very
difference.
frustrating.
But
I
thank you
actually
guys for
like the
stopping
challenge.
by. Cabre, it's great to see you. It's great to talk to you through chat. It's a long day, but thank you for stopping by. It's definitely a great game. You're going to love it when you play it.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun.
We've only played it 2 players right now, but I can see the boys really, really liking this.
Yeah, there's another baking game, the Hasty Baker, that Peyton loves. This is much like the gameplay is completely different than this, other than you're collecting ingredients to make things.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it's not like super different, but the mechanics in this are different. So, but I'm sure that he's gonna love this game. These keep moving on me.
That's okay.
So
We're finished with.
okay.
So
You want to move us to the?
Yep. So
Move that up too.
it's coming. So yeah. So this is Kim Joy's Magic Bakery.
Here. There we go.
It is a really cute, adorable, really fun, way more challenging than I expected from the way the game looks.
And the challenge, we've only done 2 scenarios. There's 10. There's 10
Yeah,
scenarios,
there's
and
10
we've
scenarios.
only done a fraction of the customers as well.
I'm going to look at what scenario 10 is.
What is scenario 10? That's the
perfect cake at the bottom, which requires 3 sponge, 2 icing, 2 jam, and 2 chocolate. That's at the bottom of the customer stack. So, very complicated.
Oh, so that's when you add that one in. That's
Yes, there's timed.
That's over there. You added an extra customer at the bottom of the stack.
One of them is timed.
Yeah, it's more challenging than I
Yeah,
thought. It looked like a very younger player game, just the way the look and the fact that it's a card game. But you gotta think and strategize. I do like that we are able to talk.
Yeah.
And kind of. We love cooperative games, so any cooperative game like that is a big plus for us.
It could have easily been just kind of a
set collecting and then make
just
ingredients.
a slap an IP on it and call it a day. And I love that it's not. It is a legitimate, like strategic set collection game that is adorable and has amazing art and is a lot of fun to play.
Good job, Kim.
Very, very, very easy to learn. The rules are super simple, but
seriously sat here like 5 minutes before we went live, and he walked me through it. I didn't feel like I really understood.
It was 15 minutes, and I had already read the rules, so it's not like we were going.
No, I'm saying
totally
you
blind.
walked me through it before we played.
So very easy to learn, but definitely a challenge to play.
Very, very glad that we got.
I think the right amount of randomness. Yes, calorie-free baking. But there's the right amount of randomness where it's, man, you have to be strategic and you're not going to fill every order.
It's so cute.
Yeah. It's
just absolutely precious.
So thank you everyone who hung out with us tonight. This was tons of fun. It was great to have Alison back on the stream with us.
Yeah,
If you saw our on Monday, I thought it'd be a great idea to stream with the boys, so we played the loop.
It's the first time Peyton's been on live.
Yes.
So there's that, and I wasn't here to.
It was some cat herding. It was fun. Like, we had a great time. The Loop is a great game also from Beta Source Games. But at one point, Jared was getting kind of tired, so Peyton thought it'd be a good idea to pull his chair out from under him to wake him back up.
He didn't end up doing it.
He didn't get it all the way out from under him, but he got it almost all the way out from under him. And it was, but it was fun.
Yeah.
So go check that out. Yeah.
We'll do, when this posts, we can put a link to the boys unboxing for this. And then we may have some more content coming out for this game.
Yeah, we are going to make a tutorial for this game so that when it comes out in its full release, Jared and Peyton can teach everyone how to play. So we'll be shooting that soon. Again, it's a great game. It's so much fun. There is a link to pre-order it.
I pinned it at the top of this one, and then when this goes live, it'll be in the description.
We'll put it in the description. Again, if you have any questions about it, feel free to leave us a comment. Hey, BJ's on.
Hey.
So we are, I am very pleasantly not surprised because I know Skybound doesn't do just
their production and the quality of their games has always been top notch. They've never failed us.
I am very impressed with how this game turned out in the gameplay versus how it could have, again, with just simple set collection games. So
I'm a huge fan. I've been a huge fan of Kim Joy since I first saw her. I can't remember how long ago it was she was on, but so I'm super excited to be able to share Kim Joy with this community.
Oh, Justin's on too.
Oh my goodness!
Well, all our friends are coming. Got 11 people. We'll play another round.
No, my head is pounding, so we're gonna have to get off.
Another round in her.
I don't, sadly.
But yeah, for everyone that just jumped on, we played two. The way, if you haven't seen this game, you are filling customer orders. Here, I'll cut back over really quick because we just had a bunch of people jump on. You're filling these customer orders by collecting ingredients to create layers and fill orders. The cool thing about this game, as opposed to some other just basic set collection games, is you have scenarios that you can play with each round that get progressively harder. So scenario 1 was the cat that wants to be petted right meow, and the cat covers up 2 of your layers.
It lays across the layers, and so you have to scooch it over.
Yep, you can spend one of your actions to move it, or if you fill an order, you get to move it. If you fill an order with a garnish, you get to move it. There is a lot of depth to this game. It is surprisingly...
We didn't really know how...
It's one of those that you just...
It's definitely... It's not a medium weight game.
It'll be a great family game.
What I love about it is thinking, can kids play wise? There's no reading involved. There is words on there, like the flower says flower on it, but you also know it's flower. And the iconography allows you to not have to read in order to play the game. And it's co-op, so we can communicate. There's tabletop. There's it's a great just beginner game for young kids and learning how to hand manage.
Yeah. But it's one that's, again, it's
you're not playing against each other.
It's not a guaranteed win.
Right. We did win it.
Yeah.
But we are very...
We got 5, though. We didn't ever get more than 5.
Didn't. Yeah, that's true. So how many are out there all the time?
There's going to be, I believe, 7.
Yeah, because 2 left
4,
and we got 5.
So yeah, there's 7. You need 5 to get the top score. So yeah, it's a much... heavier isn't the right word.
No, it just has more weight than we had expected, which is very,
more strategy, more variables,
Yeah, my the boys, like I said, the boys unboxing is live on our YouTube channel. You can jump over there when we get off and watch that if you want to be entertained by our boys opening the promo box of the game. And then I also opened the promo box without seeing theirs. They repacked it up for me, and I unboxed it live on TikTok, but I saved that, and so I'll be posting that on our Instagram tomorrow. Yep. So you can go over and watch that. And I didn't hold back. I was giddy.
She was very giddy.
I was very giddy. I love Kim Joy. I love the art. Love Skybound. So I didn't even hold back of my glee of unboxing the game. That does glare. It's got a sheen on it, so you can see her name. Woo! Sorry.
Yes, it is fully co-op. It's 2 to 5 players. It's a lot of fun. So looking forward to playing it with the boys.
We're going to call it a night.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone who hung out. Again, if you're watching the replay, we're going to leave all the info in the description below so you can check out the game and pre-order it now. I believe it said that Going to the hobby stores will be October 6th, I believe. That's what Matt said.
It's October or something. Yeah, sometime in October.
Yeah, but you can pre-order now following the link. I pinned it at the top if you want to just go do it now, or if you're watching the replay, you can click on it in the description below.
Yep.
We'll also have the boys unboxing link. And if I can link my Instagram unboxing, I'll do that there as well when I get that up and going. But I hope you guys have a great night. It is Wednesday night, so have the great rest of your week.
Yep.
And yeah, we will see you later.
Bye.
Bye.